Gemini, someone hasn't quite been honest with you, and we're going to see how you handle that this week. So let's get into your cards. All right, Gemini, you had the Seven of Wands with the Four of Pentacles come out first, and then the rest built around that. Um, those two being paired together tell me that you're being very strict and you're setting boundaries when it comes to what you wish to keep close to you, what you wish to build your foundation on, right? You're trying to set boundaries and stand your ground for what it is that you want in your life, essentially, right? It's something that you are trying to have control over, is what you're going to keep close, what you're going to build on, and you're setting very strict boundaries on that. Now, what's interesting is connected to the boundaries that you're setting is a lot of mental worry. You have the Nine of Swords, the Four of Swords, and the Eight of Swords. So, overthinking, being up at night, being up in your head, and like having a repetitive thought process, along with, feeling very trapped mentally and not really knowing how to move forward, Um, in between those two energies of overthinking and not really knowing how to move forward mentally, the Four of Swords is there, which tells me that Spirit is saying take a break, take a rest, take some time to just chill out, right? Go for a hike, be lazy and take a nap, like whatever it is that helps you mentally, like feel reprieve, that's what you need to do right now. I do believe that this worry mentally has to do with a connection because you had the Lovers come out crossing this energy. So I think you're overthinking and worrying mentally about a connection that you share with someone. Now, what was connected to the Lovers, which the Lovers crossed your energy here, what was connected to the Lovers was the Temperance card and the Six of Pentacles. This, how do I want to put this? Your emotional, where you're at emotionally right now is going to come into balance, and there is going to be healing and emotional restoration, emotional balance restored. Sorry, I'm like trying to think of the right words to depict what I'm trying to say. Um, but you're in this energy, but I think, you are going to come into a time of like healing and balance emotionally when it comes to this connection, right? I feel like you give a lot to people and you're very charitable and you're very giving, and that's good, but also the fact that you are setting boundaries tells me that you know when to stop, right? Um, and I feel like by doing that, you're also about to have like an abundance of other things come into your life because you've made the decision to put yourself over this connection, and that is going to bring in a lot of healing for you, right? Because that's not an easy thing to do. And on top of that, on top of your Four of Pentacles and your Seven of Swords was the Justice card. So like justice and karma and everything it's being served. The universe is watching out for you. Things are being balanced out, right? And I know that's hard for us to see a lot of the times, but I think what Spirit is trying to say is because you set that boundary, because you're being strict about what you want to build on top of, and you're trying to have control about what you let into your foundation now, abundance is going to come into you. Abundance of healing, abundance of emotional happiness, right, is going to come in. Now, I think this, worry and overthinking about this person is going to pass, but I will tell you this. Your overall energy for the reading was the Seven of Swords. So someone was definitely not being honest with you. They weren't showing you, they were showing you what you wanted to see. and they were hiding a lot from you. The Seven of Swords is all about manipulation, it's about thievery, it's about trickery, it's about lying, stealing, all the things that nobody wants to deal with, right? So I think you obviously picked up on it and you set your boundaries with this person. And even though you're overthinking it, I just want to say that you did the right thing by having boundaries with this person. I don't think you've shut this person out because I don't see any like walking away or the death card or anything like permanent. But you've definitely made it very clear how you feel. And you've set the tone with this person. So don't worry about it too much because your intuition is right. This person is not who you think they are. And there's probably more to it that you also don't know that they're not telling you. So, yeah, that's what I have for you this week, Gemini. If that message resonates, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I would truly appreciate the support and have an awesome day. Bye, my little mystics.